Good evening, everybody, and welcome to an annual tradition unique here in the Philadelphia Catholic League. It is Silent Night here at LaSalle, where the student body has packed the student section, the entire far side of the floor. As you can see, they will remain silent until their beloved Explorers score the 10th point, and then they will go wild. Bob Long, we have Alex Shevchuk with us here. We have Oliver Gomez and Brady Joyce on the near side. And before those guys introduce themselves, let's pull up Danny Rovey, who has the Rovey Cam for the second year in a row. He's joining us live from the student section. And Danny, what a special night. Thanks for giving us such a unique perspective.
Yeah, absolutely, Bob. It's something that we started just 1 year ago. The energy is unbelievable here from the student section. As we know, you have to be quiet until the 10th point is scored against this tough Lansdale Catholic team. It'll be a great game today.
We are looking forward to it. And now, Alex Shevchuk, to you. You're a junior. You've been here a couple years for this. How special is a night like this?
I mean, it's one of the biggest traditions of LaSalle sports that you would see in the year. I mean, just such a culture when all the fans come out and just show their brotherhood for this LaSalle team over here. And I would expect a very rowdy crowd tonight, Bob.
And Oliver, I mean, to you, all that, everything we talked about, the unique nature of the night is true. But there's an 8, 9, 10 seed to play for here, and LaSalle, they got their first Catholic League win in overtime earlier this week against Conwell Egan. Now a chance to get to 2 wins. You might say a winnable game against West Catholic on Monday. If you could win these 2 games and steal one more, you could be looking at a playoff berth, so it's important tonight that doesn't get lost in the mix also.
Yeah, LaSalle has to keep that in their heads. As fun of a game is going to be for them to play, as fun it is for us to watch, this is a really, really big game. They just got their first win. The bottom of the table is looking really close. If they get a win today, and that's 2 in a row, they can start a streak. They can start that playoff push. So as fun as it's going to be just to be here, just to play this game, LaSalle has to realize how important this game is, and they need to continue to control it as if it was any other game.
Danny, back to you now. We have you in the student section here. And what has caught your eye about this particular evening, this particular student section, and what do you expect?
Well, we can definitely expect a raucous environment here. LaSalle rolling in off of a great win over Conwell Egan Catholic High School. So absolutely very important to get another big win on home court here. Their first win on home court in PCL play of the season. It would be absolutely huge for the Explorers. The students here are riled up. I'm going to pan the camera back around here, and we can just see all the students that are beginning to arrive. Students got here as early as 5:30 p.m., Bob, for a 7 p.m. tip. So the energy here is unbelievable, and we're all waiting for that 10th point.
Well, we will wait anxiously for the culmination and the climax of one of the great nights in Philadelphia Catholic League basketball. We will take a break, and we will come back with introductions, the national anthem, and tip here on Bob Long Sports. Say hello to those LaSalle students. There they are, getting ready to rock.
Dunphy Ford is Mayfair's neighborhood Ford store.
Nobody knows your neighborhood like Dunphy Ford.
Nearly 3 years.
Right here on Frankfurt Avenue.
Generation after generation, our neighbors continue to be our customers. We have access to the cars and trucks you want with financing you need.
Dunphy Ford is Northeast Philly's first choice for America's #1 brand. 7700 Frankfurt Avenue in Mayfair. Online at www.dunphyford.com.
Come experience the Dunphy difference. You'll be glad you did.
They said it couldn't be done, but somehow CCM was able to close this home in just 21 days. Carl, how'd you pull this off?
Oh, hard work, dedication, grinding.
Were you ever worried?
Well, you know, Chloe, they pinned us in deep in the second bedroom, inspection issues, but we regrouped. Knew there was still a lot in play.
Well, I'm sure the Franklins were pleasantly surprised.
We got a good organization here. A lot to look forward to.
Good luck with the next close. And there you have it. Cross Country Mortgages dedicated to getting it done.
So, it's time for your business to renew your lease. Or perhaps you're right-sizing or relocating. This can be an exciting time, but it's also a major project to undertake. Hundreds of decisions to make, some of which may impact your business for the next decade. You know you need an expert on your side from start to finish. What if this expert had no conflicts of interest, no landlords to answer to, and a fiduciary responsibility to work solely in your best interest? Someone who knows the questions to ask, the levers to pull, the pitfalls to avoid. Enter the experts at Gola Corporate Real Estate. They've seen it all over the course of thousands of transactions in dozens of industries. Gola gets it. And what if those experts came with a team? Subject matter experts to manage everything that comes with this process. Space planning and design, relocation planning and budgeting, helping you manage your vendors, construction oversight, all with zero out-of-pocket cost to you. A turnkey experience that adds real value, value that flows right to your bottom line. Gola gets it. We've been partnering with clients like you for over 40 years, and we know what's important: solving problems, creating flexibility, protecting and stretching your dollars. Philadelphia-based with a national presence. Get to know Gola. Gola gets it.
When your car needs repairs and you can't wait, Meineke can help. With life's crazy schedule between work and family, you'll love Meineke's same-day service. Call today and Meineke will get your car in today. For new brakes, exhaust repairs, or your check engine light comes on, trust Meineke to do the job right. And families have been coming to Meineke for years because Meineke works on any make or model vehicle. Same-day service, value, and trust. Meineke, doing car care right.
Be a part of the biggest live events. The must-see matches.
He scored!
The game day celebrations. Experience live sports and entertainment the way they're meant to be seen. With Joe Hand Promotions, the global leader of live entertainment for bars, restaurants, and cinemas. Create unforgettable moments that fans won't want to miss. Keep the food and drinks flowing with watch parties that will bring customers in the door and expand dwell time. And watch as these visitors turn into loyal customers with exclusive content relationships with the nation's largest sports and entertainment providers. In over 10,000 bars, restaurants, and cinemas across America, and customizable packages for every type of venue. Make your business.
Welcome back, folks, to Silent Night here at LaSalle College High School. The LaSalle Explorers take on the Crusaders of Lansdale Catholic. We'll meet the starting lineups first for those Crusaders of Lansdale Catholic. Brendan Stewart, a senior, introduced first. Rowan Romero, the junior, he's introduced second. Cole Meehan, he is a senior as well, brings some size and length to the equation for Joe Corbett and the Lansdale Catholic Crusaders. There's number 24, Anthony Wack, the junior. And finally, number 33, Jack Traziak for Lansdale Catholic, winless to this point in the Philadelphia Catholic League. Now we'll introduce the LaSalle Explorers. This is a team that just earned their first Philadelphia Catholic League win the other night against Conwell Egan. Liam Hawley, a big part of things this year for LaSalle. A great point guard. He'll dribble with the left hand, carving his way to the hoop. Nick Parisi, he has been excellent all year long, one of the big scoring threats for this LaSalle team. As he goes, so goes LaSalle. Grayson McHugh spent some time injured, but the big is back and ready for the stretch run here in the Philadelphia Catholic League. Realistically, this team needs 3 wins to feel comfortable about getting into the playoffs. That would be 3 wins before the 11th of February. Hayes Altamare and Joe Shields introduced. And again, this camera view coming to you courtesy of the Rovi Cam. The Rovi Cam, which was introduced last year, he is sitting there and he's saying, be quiet there. Everybody's going to be quiet until that 10th point is scored. So we'll put Danny in the top right for now. Here's our establishing shot of the floor, the one you're used to here on Bob Long Sports. LaSalle, Lansdale Catholic, and Silent Night underway. LaSalle in white, and Lansdale Catholic comes out in man-to-man defensively in the green. Grayson McHugh. Good move and finishes for 2 on the board. And of course, that far side, Alex, remains silent.
You know, Bob, just such a great tradition here by the LaSalle student section, something that's been going on for generations in the PCL and in high school basketball. Just such a great tradition to see, and I'm so excited for that 10th point.
Oliver, you have any guesses as to who it might be? Will it be a senior? Who will knock down the bucket or the free throw for the 10th point?
I mean, it's tough to say. Some games they're electric from 3. Some games they just quite don't have it. So it just depends on the day. You could see a guy like Nick Parisi or Hayes Altamare shoot that 3 like Hayes just fakes there. But you also could see if they do more of this, play down low, could be a Keegan McHugh 2-pointer.
Yeah, McHugh again, and it's 4-0 LaSalle. Good start for this Explorer team. The untold side of this is how difficult it is for an opponent to come on the road and face an atmosphere like this. Sometimes you might even be able to get them early, but that momentum shifting bucket of number 10 from the point total standpoint can make life difficult. Better still for the home team if you're a LaSalle fan, if they can get out to a start and build on that momentum as the points go down. Now Corbett's squad comes back the other way. There's an open 3. It was a good ball fake, but Romero could not hit it.
Yeah, Romero, formerly a LaSalle student. He did attend LaSalle his freshman and his sophomore year, but transferred to take on a bigger role for this Lansdale Catholic squad.
That is a difficult shot for Nick Parisi with nobody rebounding, and Lansdale Catholic will slow this thing down. The point guard, Brendan Stewart. And a foul comes inside. And that's going to go against Hayes Altamare. Live reaction. They don't like the call. They can't say anything about it, though. His first, team's first. Has been an issue at times. Foul trouble. Altamare and Parisi, and at times it's been in games where they've been very strong offensively where they found their way into foul trouble. Nick Parisi in rhythm, couldn't hit that one, and he missed all 3 field goal attempts that he's taken thus far.
Yeah, and this is what I feared at the start of this game, is that they're going to try to race for those points. I would like to see them control a little bit more. You still got a basketball game to play here and a game that you have to win. But, you know, they're being a little too aggressive right now. Parisi taking any shot he can. They need to slow the game down a little bit.
Anthony Wack picks up the personal foul. And that's going to be a moving screen. You'll see it here. Got to be set and just kind of lower that shoulder there into Nick Parisi. Here's Liam Hawley. And against some of the best defenses in the Catholic League, he's been really good. The ball attached to him like a string. And that time he got to the hoop. Thumbs up. Thumbs up from the student section.
That is his second, team second. On the line shooting 2, Liam Hawley.
1 of 2 for Liam Hawley. And into the game, checks in the sophomore Cobbold. Full court pressure for the first time here from LaSalle. LaSalle in the man-to-man defensively, looking to set a high ball screen, and again, it's a moving screen. It goes against Cole Meehan, the senior. Second time, Oliver, that's been called. It's a point of emphasis across many levels of basketball at this point that you really do have to be set, and very clearly, Meehan was not.
Yeah, LaSalle does that very well. Hayes Altamare especially takes a lot of charges. This team gets a lot of offensive fouls called against them.
They're loving that there as Liam Hawley got to the hoop. He's so good at getting to the basket with his left hand. That time he shows you I can cross, I can get to my right, and finish at the block.
And the next bucket will be the bucket to see for Silent Night.
Pitching a shutout to this point as well for LaSalle. And who will it be? We're going to wait one more possession at least to find out as they give it away. Loose ball, and Lansdale Catholic is on the board. Rowan Romero puts it in, and it's 8-2. Silent Night, they've been doing this for better than a decade. It always is so great to be the one that did it. And it's Nick Parisi.
I mean, what an atmosphere.
That might be the worst timed air ball that you could possibly shoot right there.
Silent Night has moved on to the volume portion of things. LaSalle leads 10-2. And Nick Parisi the one to do it.
I mean, what an exciting and electric atmosphere in the building today. Just insane.
And a foul is called in the act of shooting. Live reaction from the student body. They'll send Cobbold to the line for 2. Cobbold hits both, and it is 10-4. 3 minutes to go, first quarter. McHugh, he scored the first 4 points of the night. Great look for Hawley, an extra one for Parisi. This place is officially loud. Timeout. Here's a look at that student section going nuts.
They're going to break that thing one year, Bob.
Sometimes you just let the images and the live shot do the talking. in this broadcast business. And this is one of those nights. (13-4), Lansdale Catholic. They've come into a firestorm, and they trail by 9.
Shot, though.
Parisi staying hot, not that time. Rebound corralled by the Crusaders. The man-to-man defense remains here for LaSalle. Dribble drive, couldn't finish, and Grayson McHugh did just enough at the hoop.
Oh, yeah.
Lansdale Catholic comes down the other way. Altamare, he's scoreless thus far here tonight, and they will pull this one back. McHugh catches on the baseline. Inside they go for Joe Shields.
And Joe breaks the 0 streak. He scores his first 2 points in 3 games, which is big for him, and he'll go into the season not on that stretch anymore.
And yet another offensive off-ball foul called against Lansdale Catholic. Most importantly, Oliver, for LaSalle, good to see Nick Parisi up and moving. After that one, he did come off the floor, but certainly looks no worse for the wear.
Yeah, he's an electric when he's on. When he's shooting well from 3, you just cannot stop him. He's such a big part when he's got his A game, and he's been a part of a lot of these games that they've been playing.
It's a tremendous look. It's really a great half-court set. Lansdale Catholic went to the zone, and LaSalle knew exactly what to do. Hayes Altamare played in the middle. Got a paint touch, defense collapsed, and it set up an open look from 3 for Joe Shields. Shields got a hand in the passing lane, as did Altamare. It's LaSalle basketball. Final 13 seconds of the first quarter. Altamare for 3. Stay hot, Hayes Altamare. That's the end of the first quarter. And this place is alive. What do you think, guys? Should we start the buses is a chance already. Should we send it over to Danny Rovey? Danny Rovey, tell me what we're seeing with the Rovey cam.
Yeah, well, absolutely, Bob. I'm seeing one passionate man right here. His name's Will Kemper, a senior at LaSalle. Will, describe the atmosphere.
This is the greatest event, not only in LaSalle, not only in Philly, not only in Pennsylvania, but the U.S. of A! Yeah! Hey, hey, hey!
Love it, love it. That is great. Danny, it's a shame you couldn't bring someone on with a little bit more emotion. That's the only thing we were hoping for there. Great job. So coming out of this first quarter huddle, LaSalle with an 18-4 lead. Hello. I don't know who that is, but maybe somebody can tell me. The costumes have come all the way to this side of the floor as well. pull up. Got it to rattle home. Brendan Stewart makes it 18-6. Altamare not that time from 3. Luke Hudak got a hand on it after the dispossession by Shields. Skip pass for Hawley, bang!
LaSalle's rebounding has significantly improved throughout the year. In the beginning of the year, games like Prep, games like Devon, they dropped so many points due to offensive and defensive rebounds, and they've turned it around. A great rebounding game against Roman in that really small gym, played well against Egan, and they're starting good, tight defense, getting a lot of turnovers and good rebounds to start us off today.
If you can hang with the jumping around, it's a pretty good view over there in that LaSalle student section. Good look here from Brady Joyce as well, our cameraman on this side of things. Senior night's a big deal. Certainly silent night, big time as well. And I do want to give a big set of props to our 2 seniors on the broadcast here, Brady Joyce and Danny Rovey, for all they have done for this Bob Long Sports family. It's been a heck of a lot of fun. And we got 2 very talented juniors with us here as well, Oliver Gomez and Alex Shevchuk. Great to have everybody with us here tonight. And they got a block. Will Bear, who just checked into the game. Parisi to the rim. Bear doing it on both ends.
I mean, Bear just doing such a tremendous job on offensive and defensive rebounds.
Liam Hawley. Contact, count it, and 1 for the Crusaders. Rowan Romero, he has been involved throughout the night. One of the lone bright spots for the Crusaders thus far.
In number 3, Joey O'Brien checks in, who right before the game just got his 2nd Division I offer from Toledo University for football. So just big congratulations to number 3.
(24-9) in favor of LaSalle. Lansdale Catholic back into that zone. LaSalle, they handled it very well the first time they went to it. Yet to get a paint touch. Doesn't matter for Luke Hudak. (27-9). Silent night going the way that LaSalle wants it to go. And perhaps, Alex, knowing what's in front of this team, of course you got to play a lot of minutes here to go win this game and get your 2nd Catholic League win. Knowing that 4 probably gets you there, you're playing a 3-win team in West Catholic on Monday. And beyond that, Father Judge, Newman Goretti, and Archbishop Ryan. Yes, 3 teams near the top, but if you could steal one of them and beat West Catholic, could a day like this propel you to do something like that and get to the playoffs?
I mean, yeah, Bob. As you know, Conwell Egan did beat West Catholic on the buzzer beater, where LaSalle has beat Conwell Egan just recently by 10 points in overtime. So that is a head-to-head matchup that we could see LaSalle inch back into playoffs. But a win, like you said, from the strong Ryan, Judge, other teams, it's hard to get it, but they could get one off with their ego coming off of this game, just so electric.
Who was the team that you mentioned about winning on a buzzer beater, Alex?
Conwell Egan beat West Catholic on a buzzer beater.
That's right. Will Bear. Everybody's getting in on the act. Up floor, a block by Albert Zone, but he's called for the foul. One more look. Zone trying to get back into position. Might have been clean up top. 1 of 2, and it's 30-12. Hudak. Stay hot.
I mean, LaSalle is on fire from 3 today, just making everything.
I don't think they've missed since the 10th.
Zone poked it away. By the way, on the all-name team from a basketball standpoint. Tough to have a better last name than Zone. Really good minutes for Will Bear, who checks out for LaSalle, and Grayson McHugh into his place. Joey O'Brien intercepts it like a cornerback and flies to the hoop. We'll get one more look at this. There's the cornerback interception, and there's the high jumper getting to the rim.
Number 14, Yoba Cobbled, also does play football for Lansdale Catholic. So that was a wide receiver to DB matchup right up there in the rim. I did expect something better from Joey there, like a tomahawk jam.
He goes 1 for 2 at the line. Cobble turns and fires, couldn't get it to go. And a deep lineup here for LaSalle. O'Brien up and under, couldn't finish. And a travel will give it right back to LaSalle. (34-12) with 4 minutes to play in the second quarter. Zone lets it go. Cole Santiago just checked into the game for LaSalle. And Asim Mitchell checks in as well. So he will be at the scorer's table for the next stoppage. That's a deep 3. And perhaps a bit of a hoist. Santiago couldn't hit it. There's O'Brien, who lost the basketball. Got it back, and a second time, but knocked away. June Webb brought it up the floor, and here is Cobbled. Contact, count it, and 1 for Brendan Stewart. Foul goes against Grayson McHugh.
Yeah, nice jump stop there, and just waiting for Grayson McHugh to just levitate through the air, and just absorbing that contact and getting the easy bank shot.
LaSalle into the offensive set. Mitchell with a touch. This is, I mean, by far the deepest that LaSalle has gone this year. That'll be the second team foul against Lansdale Catholic. Traziak picks up the personal. And every time a bucket goes down, this student section just goes nuts. Who will be the next one to knock one down? Zone with a quick move to the hoop. He's fouled in the act. One more look at this one, guys. And overloaded on the near side of the floor, so a quick rip there from Zone. and no help on that weak side of the defense.
Yeah, Bob, zone did exactly what he was supposed to do. 4 guys on the left side. He was all alone. He took the easy rip and got fouled. Right play there.
This is the type of crowd that Ryan Ansell and LaSalle want to make a lot more commonplace. And from a standpoint, here's an open look. Santiago couldn't hit it. And from a standpoint of starting to win some basketball games, the culture has certainly changed this year. Guys love to play for Ryan Ansell, and I think guys are going to want to come to play for Ryan Ansell. 6th, 7th, and 8th graders that'll make their way over the next few years. It does take a little bit of time, Oliver, but you talk to folks in the know and folks around the halls here, they're excited with where they're going, and nights like this could become more common.
Yeah, you mentioned Ryan Ansell wanting to make this crowd more a part of the home atmosphere here. And if they can get just a fraction of this crowd here in those bigger games that are coming up at the end of the year against tough teams, that can propel them to get those wins, to get in that bottom playoff spot. So more showouts, not quite like this, but just a bigger student section at the average game. That could be a huge momentum boost for them when they have to play those big games.
Here we go, Joey O'Brien. I thought he was hit hard. Dribble drive, that's a nice finish from zone. Timeout, Lansdale Catholic, and they trail by 19 with 1:24 to go. We want to quickly thank all our sponsors here today. Next Play Basketball, an AAU basketball organization here in the greater Philadelphia area. Had to keep you there for that one. Alabine, one of the great traditions and chants here at LaSalle. But again, Next Play Basketball with tryouts coming your way. Visit them on Facebook, on Twitter, and everywhere that use social media. If you're a 3rd grader through 12th grader, boy or girl, this is the place for you. The Great American Pub with 3 locations locally. We appreciate their sponsorship of Bob Long Sports. It's our favorite place to go before, during, or after the big game. A minute 17 to play here in this second quarter. It has been all LaSalle. And Bear got in the passing lane. Joey O'Brien hit hard, and he will shoot 2. Tell you what about one more sponsor, by the way, while we can. E&M Insurance in North Wales. It is a property and casualty insurance firm helping you on the business or commercial side. Thanks to Chris Marr, class of 1989, for his sponsorship all these years for Bob Long Sports. Go visit them at eandminsurance.com or give them a call. Here's a view from the Rovie cam of the foul shot and, of course, the students section. Packed from end to end. Joey O'Brien giving him something to cheer about. 37-17 the score. There's a grab, and that is the 5th team foul against LaSalle. So not a good one, 50 feet from the basket, Alex, with a minute to play in this second quarter.
I mean, they're just so hungry to get the ball back because all of these young guys and some of these bench players who usually don't see the court during the entire season are just so anxious to get that ball back. But if they stay patient and just play the zone right, they can get the ball as many times as they want, Bob.
Couple of the big guns coming back now, Oliver. Nick Parisi and Liam Hawley. And McHugh will come in at the next whistle. Altamare checked into the game recently as well. Bear inside on the dish from Liam Hawley.
Passing been excellent from LaSalle today, moving it around the perimeter, moving it down low. All across the board, they've been playing very well.
And again, another foul against LaSalle. 2 shots coming for Lansdale Catholic. So now McHugh will come in. But Oliver, the point I was getting at as well with those big guns coming in, and now this is, you know, one of the best lineups you can put out there once McHugh gets on the floor. But I thought that Ryan Ansel, the head coach for LaSalle, did a nice job recognizing an opportunity, not just, hey, putting some of the reserves in a big game in front of a huge student section, but those are key minutes that will pay dividends whether it's this year or next with some of those youngsters.
Yeah, obviously you want those guys to get that varsity experience whenever they can, but you want everyone to have a chance to play in this atmosphere, especially for the seniors.
Nick Parisi throws some English on it.
I mean, what placement on the backboard there. Nick Parisi knew if he spun that ball, he's going to have to put it further on the left because that ball would have been way out.
Liam Hawley pulled it away. And at the half, it's LaSalle 41. Lansdale Catholic 19. Another look at that student section from the Rovie cam. And let's go to Danny. A halftime report. What's it been like over there?
Yeah, well, Bob, as the students are finally getting a much-needed seat here on the bleachers, I just want to say this atmosphere is unbelievable as always. Silent Night never disappoints here from Cheltenham Avenue. 41-19, your score here at the half. It's been a great game, a lot of big shots all across the board. Just having a blast down here.
Awesome. Great job, Danny. Keep up the great work and keep those folks loud. It's loud here on the broadcast. It is loud in the gym. 2 more sponsors to thank before we head to break. CJO Design and Construction. It's a landscape contracting firm right here in the Philadelphia area. Chad Ormond, our good buddy, has done a great job for years and years for homes, businesses. You want to put a new addition on, put on a deck, or just do some landscaping work, he is your guy. Visit them at cjodesignandconstruction.com. And then Jim McLaughlin and Carrie Guerin Boyle of the Carrie Guerin Boyle team at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Fox and Roach Realtors. They are our favorite LaSalle realtors, and they can help you buy or sell your home. Maybe you're looking to downsize. Maybe you're looking to buy a home in the mountains or down the shore. You can reach out to Jim and Carrie at the phone numbers below. Tell them that Bob Longsport sent you. And we really appreciate their sponsorship for many, many years of LaSalle basketball, of LaSalle athletics, and of Bob Long Sports. Your broadcast team here tonight on Silent Night: Brady Joyce, Oliver Gomez, Alex Shevchuk, and Danny Rovie with the Rovie cam in the student section. Stay with us.
Dunphy Ford is Mayfair's neighborhood Ford store.
Nobody knows your neighborhood like Dunphy Ford.
Nearly 40 years.
Right here on Frankfurt Avenue.
Generation after generation. Our neighbors continue to be our customers. We have access to the cars and trucks you want with financing you need.
Dunphy Ford is Northeast Philly's first choice for America's #1 brand. 7700 Frankfurt Avenue in Mayfair. Online at www.dunphyford.com.
Come experience the Dunphy difference. You'll be glad you did.
All right, folks. Back after that brief interruption for half-court shots. This is the star running back, Stevie Davis, on line, but a little short. I don't like it. Another good look. Won't go. So if you're just joining us, a half-court shot contest. Somebody's going to get this crowd rocking. Looks good.
Oh.
Oh, bold strategy, Cotton.
Ooh.
Football pass.
James McCain, Will Ryan, Ryan Felke, Carson Sapp, Kevin Guerin, Paul Lupita. Next up.
Now, will they put Danny Rovey out there?
That's what I was thinking.
I mean, come
we
on.
gotta get him out there. We gotta talk to Mr. Zanio.
Danny, you getting in this? Your mic's on.
What's that, Bob?
Are you getting in on this, or are you going to get called out there?
Not sure.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh. I think me or Oliver got to get in on this action.
I think Danny, Alex, and I should get in there.
Looks solid from here.
I think I'm making it.
You got to at least hit the rim.
Oh. Here's a basketball player right here. Oh, gosh.
Short.
Oh, no.
Short.
I think you jinxed him, Alex.
Jimmy.
Some halftime entertainment here from Silent Night. Everybody dressed up in costumes. And I don't know, is the dinosaur going to hit it? Is Shrek going to hit it? I'm sorry, Shrek, jeez. The guy from Monsters, Inc. Salle. Shows you what I know. Any other Disney characters that I can get wrong? Looks good.
There you go.
Oh! Online. Must have been the drag holding him back on that one.
Oh, there it is. Oh, Jack Gallagher.
Yeah, Jack.
Get me in. There it is. Oh.
That was that was not it.
Oh, that was embarrassing.
I agree.
They got
I'd like to
gift
see
cards
the
to give
same
away.
attendance for the next 3 home games.
Hey.
All right, now we will take that halftime break, and we'll be right back.
They said it couldn't be done, but somehow CCM was able to close this home in just 21 days. Carl, how'd you pull this off?
Oh, hard work, dedication, grinding.
Were you ever worried?
Well, you know, Chloe, they pinned us in deep in the second bedroom, inspection issues, but we regrouped. Knew there was still a lot in play.
Well, I'm sure the Franklins were pleasantly surprised.
We got a good organization here. A lot to look forward to.
Good luck with the next close. And there you have it. Cross Country Mortgage is dedicated to getting it done.
So, it's time for your business to renew your lease. Or perhaps you're right-sizing or relocating. This can be an exciting time, but it's also a major project to undertake. Hundreds of decisions to make, some of which may impact your business for the next decade. You know you need an expert on your side from start to finish. What if this expert had no conflicts of interest, no landlords to answer to, and a fiduciary responsibility to work solely in your best interest? Someone who knows the questions to ask, the levers to pull, the pitfalls to avoid. Enter the experts at Gola Corporate Real Estate. They've seen it all over the course of thousands of transactions in dozens of industries. Gola gets it. And what if those experts team? Subject matter experts to manage everything that comes with this process. Space planning and design, relocation planning and budgeting, helping you manage your vendors, construction oversight, all with zero out-of-pocket cost to you. A turnkey experience that adds real value, value that flows right to your bottom line. Gola gets it. We've been partnering with clients like you for over 40 years, and we know what's important: solving problems, creating flexibility, protecting and stretching your dollars. Philadelphia-based with a national presence. Get to know Gola. Gola gets it.
When your car needs repairs and you can't wait, Meineke can help. With life's crazy schedule between work and family, you'll love Meineke's same-day service. Call today and Meineke will get your car in today. For new brakes, exhaust repairs, or your check engine light comes on, trust Meineke to do the job right. And families have been coming to Meineke for years because Meineke works on any make or model vehicle. Same-day service, value, and trust. Meineke, doing car care right.
Be a part of
Welcome back, folks. It's Silent Night, and these folks are loving it in the student section right now.
Oh my God.
Good shot from our buddy Danny there, weaving our way through the crowd, and we're underway.
Puss.
Lansdale Catholic and a nickel dimer there on the grab by Nick Parisi. That is Nick Parisi's third personal foul. And so LaSalle will go zone with Parisi at the top along with Liam Hawley. Reminder, we have our Rovi Cam from the student section in the top right-hand corner. The Rovi Cam aptly named for Danny Rovi, our senior broadcaster who's been doing this for us for 3 years. Awesome to bring his perspective, that of the student body, on LaSalle's biggest night from a student engagement standpoint. In fact, I think, regardless in many ways of who continues to do it, I think Rovi Cam might just stick. Alex, what do you think?
Yeah, I think it's just such a great add to the broadcast, and just seeing that student view is just so great.
It is. And it kind of sounds like a roving cam, which it certainly is a roving cam. Hawley finishes with the right hand. So I think regardless of who in the future is going to be representing our broadcast in the student section, they might be holding the Rovi Cam. 43-19, Joe Shields gets in there and dispossesses. Hayes out to Mare for three. And Lansdale Catholic, they trail by 24. If at any point this gets to a 30-point game, it will be a running clock. They're going to get a paint touch, and they will. So a deep three. Brendan Stewart thought about it twice before letting it go. Altamare, good finish with the right. Screen at the top of the key, and Lansdale Catholic gets into their offense. Here's Anthony Wack, a deep three. Knocks that one down. 45-22, LaSalle leads. Grayson McHugh, that's a great look for Shields, who gets those puppies organized, couldn't knock it down. McHugh, though, controls the offensive glass. And Joe Shields is hit hard. He'll shoot 2 at the line. Joe Shields is a fan favorite here at LaSalle, and you can understand why. He's been playing at the varsity level since his sophomore year. He got injured last year, missed almost the entire season. And now this year, he's contributing key minutes. Hasn't scored the same way, Alex, that he did as a sophomore. But, man, he mixes it up. He's playing bigger than his size would entail. A lot of times has to take on that power forward defensively on the other side, and he's done a great job.
I mean, you're right about that power forward big man spot. I mean, I saw him play over the summer with Philly Revolution, which is in the Hoop Group Select League, where he played with notable names in the PCL like Josh Reed, and then in the Interact like Ron Brown, just both great players where he played that 4 and 5 role. It's just so significant to that team.
Good kick to the corner. It's a great look, but it won't go. 4 back for Lansdale Catholic, only 1 on the offensive glass. McHugh from the elbow. Looked good off his hand. Good hands, and McHugh was just maybe a little late. Third team foul here in the third quarter. They don't like it. Will Bear checks in, replacing McHugh, who picked up his 3rd personal foul. So with this win, if LaSalle can finish it off, they will get their 2nd win in the Philadelphia Catholic League. They'll go to Archbishop Bryan on Friday night. That's a tough matchup with the way that Raiders team is playing right now after a huge win on the road at Father Judge, who to that point had only had 1 Catholic League loss. That game, by the way, exclusively on Bob Long Sports. Hudak, too strong. Good pass there by Hayes Altamari in a tight spot. No numbers for Lansdale Catholic, so they'll pull it back, and that is a deep 3 that barely drew the iron. Hudak, he has been hot from deep and stays it. Just 2 points from a running clock situation. So first we counted to 10, and everybody waited anxiously for that. Will LaSalle get to a running clock before the end of this third quarter? Lansdale Catholic trying to change that. Got into the lane, it's poked away. Good hands by Liam Hawley. Here's Hayes Altamari without numbers. He doesn't care. Got into the lane. And Hayes Altamari, when he is doing that, he is dangerous. He can shoot it from deep. He got to a great spot in the post there, Oliver, and was able to muscle that ball up and through.
Hayes Altamari, such a skilled player. He got off to a slow start to the season, but then in games like the prep is where he really started showing his full potential. He's so good from 3. He's so good at passing. As we've seen, he had a couple great assists today, and a nice play there, taking on that defender one-on-one.
Danny Rovey, a quick timeout on the floor. Take us to the students section.
Yeah, well, absolutely, Bob. The student section, despite this 30-point lead from the Explorers, just continues to deliver.
Electric. Yeah.
Like we heard right there, that's
It's electric in here. No one does it better than LaSalle. Let's go.
So Ryan Felke right there, a junior, making a statement here for the Explorers, and the Explorers making a statement of their own, up 30 in the third quarter.
Danny Roby, thank you. Ryan, thank you. We love it. We love it. One of the unique atmospheres in high school basketball anywhere. And years ago, maybe half of that entire section was filled. Now it is a must-see event. What would you say, guys? Half? Or maybe even more than half of the student body here tonight?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you're walking around school. It's when are you going to get here, not are you going. It's a must-attend for the entire student body here.
No remaining spots available on that bench there. Just packed with students by this LaSalle team.
Here's the second free throw. Oh, and I apologize. We fell just a little bit behind on the score. Easy to do. Producing and checking it over to Danny, so appreciate you hanging with us. Altamare. Joey O'Brien, give him 2 offensive rebounds and 2 points for his troubles. (54-24) with 2 minutes and 20 seconds to play. Parisi nearly avoided the 4th personal foul. LaSalle stays in that zone. Wasn't a bad look for Brendan Stewart. Parisi got to a good spot and knocked it down. Got to find a way to keep this juju going if you're LaSalle. Yes, Lansdale Catholic is at the bottom of the standings, but this particular group of starters has played very well here tonight. They're going to need to beat West Catholic on Monday night, as we talked about, and likely steal one of these 3 games. Archbishop Ryan, Newman Goretti, or the last day of the regular season at home against Father Judge. 4 wins likely get you into that 10 seed. Just by the way things are going and the types of teams that Cardinal O'Hara, Devon Prep, as well as Conwell Egan and West Catholic have to play. There's not a ton of wins on those schedules. Those schedules are backloaded just like LaSalle's. If there's a team that might have a couple of winnable games, it's Cardinal O'Hara. They play Bonner Prendergast and Devon Prep, and winning both of those games could solidly put them into the back half of the playoffs. And for LaSalle, if you steal one and get West Catholic, Will Bear puts it in. Perhaps that avenges some of those crushing losses that they've had. Certainly Archbishop Carroll comes to mind first.
I mean, when you say tragic loss, Bob, I mean, Carroll is just the game. I mean, LaSalle came back from a deficit early in the first, got through, controlled the game, and then lost to a buzzer beater by Ian Williams, just a sophomore guard from Carroll, so talented, but such a heartbreaker for LaSalle. That would put them at 3 wins, where one more win would put them in playoff territory.
And even when you look at games like Devon or like the Prep, they were down pretty big in both of those games, and again they came back, but it was very close. They just couldn't quite get it to go their way at the end, but you know, they've been close with pretty much every team they've played this year, so they've been an entertaining group to watch and definitely skilled enough to be in the playoffs.
So the clock is still running here. I think they're going to put more time on that clock. 23 seconds put back on the third quarter clock. Wide open three. And there is Zone to come up with the rebound. Cole Santiago, the lefty, has it in his hands. And I think most of the starters will exit, have exited potentially for the last time. And that clock will take us to the end of the third quarter. Let's thank our sponsors. Next Play Basketball, an AAU basketball organization here in the greater Philadelphia area with tryouts coming up for teams from 3rd grade through 12th grade. And let's go say hello to our buddy Danny Rovey, and look at that student section. They are ready to go. Danny.
Yes, Bob.
Find me somebody. What's a storyline? Who wants to say hello?
John Cawley. Let's go! Let's go! Come on!
Thank you, Father.
I guess short and sweet there from John Cawley, the senior.
All you need to say.
But like Will Kemper just said, it's all you can say in this student section. All that matters is the volume here. It has continued to get louder and louder. I'm going to send this one over to Colin Meehan. He's also a senior at the Salle.
It's over!
Well, whatever that did, I think actually turned the microphone off, Danny, so try that again.
Bob, can you hear me now?
Hey, there we go.
Yeah,
Funny,
absolutely.
ramming a microphone into the side of someone's head might actually turn it off. You know what? Things you learn.
Yeah, maybe not the best idea right there, but I will tell you, LaSalle students with great ideas all night here from the student section. There's been creativity here with all the chants, and this game has just continued to get louder and louder and louder.
Awesome. Great job, Danny, and most importantly, I hope you're enjoying yourself with this new addition starting last year to the Silent Night broadcast. Joey O'Brien again, and here we go.
Show some flight, young fella, number 3, Joey O'Brien. I mean, just what a steal, and just takes it to the hole. Airtime.
Mitchell guards, and again O'Brien got a steal. And down the stretch, Oliver, when LaSalle plays these very athletic teams like Archbishop Bryan and Newman Goretti, in a game where you really might need it against Father Judge, Joey O'Brien defensively and turning that into transition offense, he brings something that very few guys can bring.
Yeah, he is such an aggressive player in the middle of the court, always trying to get that steal, always trying to get that ball. And he's just so aggressive, and he's so effective in it. He's just a good player. He's a fast-paced guy, and, I mean, he's just such a great addition to this team.
That one tipped out of bounds, last touch by Lansdale Catholic. So I am excited to see, by the way, there he is right there. I am excited to see our very own Apollo Creed post-game get an interview with one of the members of the LaSalle basketball team. We sure hope it's Nick Parisi, because again, it feels like an eternity ago, but Nick Parisi hit the shot to get to 10 points, and a deserving one. He's led the team in scoring all year long. And so what an honor for him. Just a junior. Will Bear. And turned over there by number 12, Asim Mitchell. He's a freshman. A lot of bench players for both sides here. Lansdale Catholic can't hit the three. That was Jordan Miller attempting it from deep. O'Brien tees it up, couldn't hit it. The wing three won't go, and a good check out there by Cole Santiago. There's a lob, but if he wanted it, Joey O'Brien was asking for it. But Will Bear, he controlled the offensive glass and couldn't hit the bunny. Final 5 minutes of this one. That one saved inbounds right by the Lansdale Catholic bench. Halfway down from beyond the arc by Braden Smith, the sophomore. Bear playing off 2 feet, and that's 2 straight layups that just haven't gone for him. Couldn't ask for better looks. O'Brien, that's a deep 3, college range. And Will Bear continues to control the glass. Mitchell, the freshman, lets it go. That one was halfway down as well. The lids are on both sides of the basket here in the fourth quarter. And a timeout, and that's going to be, I thought it might have been just to get subs in, but they're going to take their full timeout. Bird's eye view. There they are. Great look at the student section here at LaSalle, one of the most unique nights, certainly in what LaSalle does. Now, for Alex and Oliver, was there ever, and has there ever been discussion about doing this for another sports contest? I don't know, that doesn't have to be 10 points, but some other metric, the first goal in soccer or something like that.
I think that you could do this with football, and I think after the first touchdown for LaSalle, who's going to have a very, very promising season coming up in the fall of 2024, this could be a new trend.
Yeah, I guess I'm biased as a soccer player. I'd love to see that out on the field on the new turf field we've got down on Lower Bartley, but I agree with football. I think that would definitely be a big part because LaSalle gets a lot of attendance at those football games, so if they can advertise it like they do Silent Night and make that a tradition as well, I think the students will be all up for that.
Preston Washington checked into the game for the first time. Mitchell, tough shot, won't go. The putback and a foul. Ryan Damon, the sophomore, will shoot 2. Another look at Mitchell here, carving his way into the lane. Draws the second defender, and so there is Damon. And folks coming to the scorer's table, and they love it in the student section. Here comes number 32, J.P. Oates. And number 34, Franklin Gilbert, both sophomores. Part of the future here at LaSalle.
So all sophomores and 1 freshman out here on the court. This is something that you'll see from this LaSalle team for the next 2 years and 3 years for number 12. Was just such the young core right here.
Washington snatches down the board. Damon, Washington for 3. Damon has provided really good minutes off the bench. And Damon couldn't handle the hot pass from Franklin Gilbert. They'll turn it over. Final 2 minutes and 30 seconds. It has been a raucous night from start to finish. Yes, this one will end as a blowout, but perhaps that's the point, isn't it? You take a team out of their game. Certainly Lansdale Catholic was going to be undermanned anyway. You sliced it here today, but you add that extra bit of exhilaration and enthusiasm, and this was a difficult place to play here tonight. It's the first year for Ryan Ansel, the new head coach for LaSalle, at the helm on a silent night. Good move by the freshman Mitchell. Different coaches over the years have felt a little bit differently about this. Can be a challenge to stay focused. But at the end of the day, what a showcase for the school. I think tonight it brought out their best, certainly early on, and they put Lansdale Catholic away early enough to play a lot more underclassmen. That one went off Oates there after hitting the rim. There is a three, no good, and Lansdale Catholic working hard. They got the three with a minute to go. All the way to the final whistle. Final 26 seconds. Gilbert has it now, and LaSalle won't put up another shot. One more look from that Rovi cam as they jump up and down here in the student section. Silent Night 2024, a big success. Nick Parisi scored the 10th point here tonight. And the student body showed up in a big way. They're heading for the exits. Danny Rovi is not. Danny Rovi will speak with Nick Parisi, if he can, for a post-game interview. On a big night, and one that Nick Parisi and the rest of the LaSalle Explorers will not forget. And let's now send it down to Danny Rovi. We're going to send it right to his selfie stick cam. Go ahead, Danny.
What's going on, Bob? I'm Danny Rovi here, the color commentator, as well as a member of the LaSalle student section. Nick Parisi, you were the guy tonight, scored that fateful 10th point. Describe what's going through your head in close range right there.
It's by far the loudest atmosphere I've ever seen on a basketball court. Grayson, he was posting up, he found me wide open for a layup, so it was just all from there.
So this is really your first time playing in such an incredible atmosphere like this. Another huge win for the Explorers. What does this mean going forward?
We just got to keep taking these wins and build on them. We got a win last week at Egan, and we just need to take this one and win it going forward and try to make playoffs.
All right, thank you, man. Great work today.
Thanks, Danny.
And then Coach Ansel will put this one in selfie mode. Coach Ansel, your first silent night. Describe the game plan heading into such an incredible matchup like this.
It was just to do what we do, build on our culture, build on what we do every day in practice, because ultimately we can't play differently based on who's in the crowd, how they're dressed, when they start cheering. So I thought the guys did a good job focusing and playing together for each other and doing what we talk about every day.
Coach, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Bob, I'll send it back up to you.
Danny, awesome, buddy. Just flat out awesome from you. A unique element of the broadcast that we introduced last year, and I hope you have fun and had a great time down there. Like we said, Alex and Oliver, I think RoviCam is here to stay, not just the concept, but I think the name. And hopefully one of you guys will have that opportunity next year. One final thought from each of you before we close up shop.
Hello, sorry there, but tough break there for Lansdale Catholic. Still have 0 wins in the Philadelphia Catholic League this year, but LaSalle will move on to 2-7 and will move on to their last 3 games against Archbishop Ryan, Father Judge, and
They got Newman Goretti and West Catholic on Monday
West
night.
Catholic.
That's right. Oliver.
Yeah, I agree with what Coach Ansel said. He talked about how they need to realize that it's still a game. They can't just let themselves get taken over by the crowd, by who's here, and they did a great job. They kept the game slow. They were speeding it up a little bit in the beginning, but they controlled themselves. They played good basketball, and they played the game all the way through.
Brady Joyce, thank you as always, partner. You and Danny, 2 seniors, we're going to miss the heck out of you guys. I know it's not over yet, but this feels like one of those nights where you remember all the good times that we've had doing these games. So thanks to you both for all your work. Oliver Gomez, Alex Shevchuk, thankfully we got some more time together as juniors. And for everyone here at Bob Long Sports, Bob Long saying so long from LaSalle High School. Silent Night 2024, a raging success, and until next year. Hey, good night, everybody, and we'll be back on Friday night when LaSalle travels to Archbishop Ryan. Stay tuned.